See, like, for example, the house and techno scene decreasing or getting smaller or something. It's actually getting bigger the whole time. In Europe, especially in Germany, electronic music, speaking of techno house, is pretty strong. So actually the scene is doing quite good and is growing, you know. Silently, step by step, things turning into a pretty huge major business. But sometimes people lose the grip on what was important in the first place, and you know, you have to remember about how you came into the game in the first place. Otherwise, it would be a job and nothing but. I can remember myself being in music editorials, and the chief editor were like, the records were going into the trash bin like that. And maybe it reminds you when you produce something, put pretty much focus on the detail. Not like saying, that's okay, it is totally perfect, 6 minutes of dance music, we'll be fine, we'll do the job somehow. Because the people, even though they're not professionals, and even though they cannot really put in words what they're missing there, somehow they will know it. And this lack of the last push will come out in the minds of the people, and that could be better. Every new album is new. It is not like this is the next round, you know, in a race or something. These are things that you can't push for that, you know, because it's an artistical process, and you cannot go in a studio with the whip and do a great song now. Do it. If you push it or just push it too hard, it won't happen, you know. So, and that takes time, in fact. Actually, the album title was picked because to remind myself that every new album is a new start, a big new start, to every time be excited again, you know.
Guys, you're home tonight.
There are new influences happening all the time. Not maybe every time with the mid-age artists like I myself. There are always children be born, and they're coming up and growing and coming and following. And they will do things that we cannot follow and that we won't understand anymore, and say, well, don't know what the youngsters doing there, but hey, let them do their thing. Why settling a thing for less, you know? Why not bringing this into play or into the game? You know, why remain silent if you could be loved?
Guys, you're home tonight.
Cheers for Don Amador.